Tonight, something serious is happening around the case of Nnamdi Kanu, and many Nigerians are asking the same question. What exactly changed? And why are people calling it a midnight twist? Stay with me very closely because this discussion is important. And as you are watching right now, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Your support helps us continue bringing clear and balanced updates like this. What happened is not magic, and it is not rumor. It is about the legal process, the reactions, and the tension building quietly behind the scenes. Late discussions among legal teams, renewed arguments from supporters, and fresh public conversations have created a new wave of attention around the case. When people say midnight twist, they are referring to sudden developments that were not expected at this stage.
You already know that the case has been ongoing for years. It has moved from arrest to court hearings, from legal arguments to public debates. At some points, the court made strong decisions. At other times, appeals and applications changed the direction of the case. This is why many Nigerians continue to follow it closely. Now, let us slow down and understand something clearly. The case is being handled inside Nigeria's judicial system. Judges are looking at arguments from both sides. The prosecution presents its case, the defense responds. That is how the system works. But what makes the situation different is the level of emotion attached to it. Supporters see it one way, critics see it another way. Neutral observers just want fairness and transparency. As these fresh legal conversations began circulating, social media became very active again. Many headlines appeared. Some were exaggerated, some were emotional, some were simply asking questions. That is how tension builds, not only inside the courtroom, but also online. Please, before we continue, take a second to like this video and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people who want balanced updates. Now, what exactly is the twist people are talking about? The twist is not about a sudden release. It is not about a dramatic courtroom scene. It is about strategic legal movements and growing pressure from different voices across the country. Lawyers are carefully studying the next steps. Supporters are calling for reconsideration. Government representatives are standing firm on legal procedure. All of this is happening almost at the same time. When developments happen quietly at night, meetings, filings, discussions. By morning, the public wakes up to headlines that look shocking. But when you break it down calmly, it is part of a longer process. One important thing to understand is that high-profile cases do not move in straight lines. They move in stages. One ruling can lead to an appeal. One appeal can lead to another application. Each move creates reactions, and reactions create tension. Many citizens are now asking, will there be another appeal? Will there be a political solution? Will dialogue play a role? These questions are growing louder. And that is why the situation feels intense again. Let us also talk about public sentiment. In the Southeast, emotions remain strong. In other parts of Nigeria, opinions differ. Some believe the law must take its full course without interference. Others believe reconciliation would reduce tension. Both sides are speaking strongly but mostly peacefully in public discussions. This moment is delicate. It is sensitive. And that is why we must speak about it carefully and responsibly. Again, if you are following this update, please like this video and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you do not miss any balanced breakdown. Another thing adding to the tension is uncertainty. When people do not know what will happen next, they begin to speculate. Speculation spreads quickly. But speculation is not the same as confirmed information. This is why it is important to stay calm and follow verified updates. From a legal standpoint, what matters most is what happens inside the courtroom. Judges rely on documented evidence, written submissions, and constitutional interpretation. They do not rely on social media trends. That is very important to remember. But public opinion still matters in a democracy. It shapes conversations. It influences political atmosphere. It affects how leaders respond publicly. So even though the court remains independent, the environment around the case continues to evolve. Some legal experts believe that the coming months could determine the long-term direction of this case. Others believe it may still take time before a final closure is reached. What is clear is that this is not a simple matter. It is layered legally, politically, and emotionally. Let us look at the broader picture. Nigeria has faced many sensitive trials in the past. Some ended quietly, some ended it with strong reactions. The way authorities manage communication during this period is very important. Transparency reduces tension. Silence sometimes increases speculation. Right now, people are watching closely. Every statement from legal representatives is analyzed. Every court date becomes a trending topic. Every rumor spreads fast before corrections arrive. That is why I will keep reminding you. Stay informed, stay calm, and verify what you hear. Please like this video and subscribe. Your engagement keeps these discussions going. Another angle people are discussing is whether dialogue could play a role in the future. Some believe legal battles alone cannot solve deep political disagreements. Others insist that once a matter enters the court, it must be concluded strictly through legal judgment. And this debate itself is part of the midnight twist, because conversations are shifting from only courtroom strategy to broader national reflection. There are also concerns about national unity. Leaders across different regions have at different times called for peace and understanding. Stability remains a priority for many Nigerians who simply want economic growth and social progress without tension. Now let us talk about the emotional side. For families directly involved, this is not just politics, it is personal. For supporters, it is about identity and principle. For critics, it is about law and order. When emotions mix with legal matters, reactions become intense. However, the most powerful approach right now is patience. The judiciary works step by step. Even when things look dramatic in headlines, the actual process moves according to procedure. Observers are watching to see whether there will be fresh applications filed, whether higher courts may revisit certain issues, whether new legal arguments will emerge. All these possibilities are part of why people feel something big may happen soon. But until an official ruling is delivered, everything remains within legal expectation. Again, if you value clear updates without exaggeration, please like this video and subscribe right now. Let me slow this down so everyone understands clearly. There is no confirmed sudden release. There is no confirmed overnight cancellation of decisions. What exists is heightened legal activity and rising public conversation. And sometimes that alone is enough to create headlines that look dramatic. The important thing now is how institutions respond moving forward. Will communication improve? Will tensions reduce? Will the legal team make a move that changes the direction again? These are the real questions. Nigeria is watching. The international community is also observing quietly. Stability, fairness, and due process remain the central focus. As events continue to unfold, I will keep bringing you structured and balanced updates. Now, we have covered the legal tension, the public reaction, the national implications, and the emotional side of the situation. There is still more to unpack, especially about what could realistically happen next and how it may affect the political atmosphere.